a fight with my mom. 50 bands in a day. 20 more, but I'm straight.
We finna check out this next Hot Ones reaction, or this next Hot Ones interview. This is an actual interview compared to the last video we just saw. We got Pharrell Williams sees the future while eating spicy wings, probably promoting his new film, Pixel by Pixel, or I think that's what it's called. I don't remember the name of the film, but it's that new movie that's coming out, like like it's his Lego movie. His Lego movie is coming out, and that's probably what this interview is about. Piece by Piece, I think, is what it's called. It's called Piece by Piece. And he got the soundtrack is releasing tonight. So if you guys, and we're gonna be reacting to that remix that he has with Tyler the Creator tonight. But if you guys want to see more reactions to Pharrell Williams or the Hot Ones Up interviews, do me a huge solid right now. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel for new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the video and my reaction to it. This is being streamed live on my Twitch channel right now. There's my username. You can look it up, or you could click the link down below in the description. Give me a follow through that. Really appreciate it if you do. If you don't, I ain't tripping. Let's just go ahead and check this out. Again, just like the last Hot Ones related content, I've been wanting to not only react to Hot Ones, but I've been wanting to do one of the Hot Ones challenges for a very long time. So if you guys want to see that happen, maybe it could happen here on Twitch. Who knows? If y'all want to see it happen, let me know in the comment section. I'll buy one of the season packs.
I could cry.
Pharrell does not age. He's one of those dudes who does not age.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Pharrell Williams. He's a 13-time Grammy Award-winning musician, perhaps a generation's most prolific hitmaker and an icon at the intersection of fashion and pop culture. Now he's telling his life story one Lego brick at a time in the animated biographical film Piece by Piece, set to release in theaters on October 11th. Pharrell, welcome.
For those of you who saw that movie, what did y'all think of it? I want to go see it. It releases. It's already out by now, but I definitely want to go see that. I don't know when I'm going to, but I definitely want to see it just because it's not only related to probably one of the most successful artists in the music industry, but it's also Lego. I'm a huge fan of Lego. I love those Lego animated movies when who was it? Fox making them? I don't even remember who.
Welcome to the show.
Y'all let me know y'all's favorite Lego movie or video game.
Prepare to take on the Hot Ones gauntlet. Are you at all nervous going into this?
Certainly the amount of people that have been warning me and worried for me and prepping me.
We need Tyler, the Creator, on here next.
It's been non-stop. But I think the combination of walking on the set and the absolute black darkness in here and having everything covered with like red, napkins or whatever, definitely seemed like, I'm walking into, a serious situation.
This should be an interesting episode. Y'all let me know y'all's favorite Hot Ones interview, though. Maybe we'll check it out if y'all guys enjoy this video. I've seen quite a few episodes of Hot Ones.
Okay.
All right, and we'll start
You're going to
with the
need
classic,
more than a prayer,
and then
Pharrell.
you'll start over here at the handle.
Okay.
Or are they doing like bonus fights? Usually they do like drums or legs, I think.
My bad. I know you set me up.
So I want to start by saying that I love the movie and its unique style. And the songs, they're portrayed in a material way. They're oftentimes delivered in boxes, almost like gifts with unique shapes and unique colors. Was there any special significance?
I'm not going to lie. Sean Evans is one of those people who make an interview interesting to watch. There's not a lot of people in today's media who the interviewer is just as entertaining and interesting as the artist they're interviewing. You know what I mean? Sean Evans is one of those people. We gotta put Nardwuar up there. Like those are two big names. Like if you get an interview with them, it's gonna be a banger interview, no matter who they're interviewing to.
Significance to representing music as something tangible and visible?
Helping people understand the process of like synesthesia, seeing sounds and hearing colors. Illustrating it is one thing, but then also like taking it to the next level and sort of depicting it and illustrating it through Lego was another challenge. And I was very happy with the way that it ended up.
And you know, the lore is crazy, you know, to think about you're a teenager, you're jamming out in Chad's garage with like the likes of Timbaland, Missy Elliott, The Clips. I'm curious, back at that time in your life, were you conscious of the fact that you were surrounded by this rare talent, or did it just feel like kids having fun?
It was kids having fun because we didn't know where it was going to head up, where it was going to end up. And that's the thing, like falling in love with like the process. It's not necessarily the there. It's the getting there, it's the going, it's the process, it's the journey.
We about to get some like real
delicious,
game
I see
from
what's
Pharrell on this interview.
So I thought it was cool that you featured your OG marching band in the film. Is there any early lessons that you learned from your music teacher, Mr. Sharps, that really shaped your point of view as a young percussionist?
There was loads and loads of discipline. I was one of many in the bass drum line. Being in marching band, it's all equal. If you did something that was out of turn, you would have to go over to the track and do laps. You know, if you're a trumpet player, cool, great day at the office. If you are a tuba player, it's not fun for you, but you got to do it. You got to carry your weight. And our drums.
Hey man, shout out to the band and marching band kids, man. Y'all, you ain't never gonna catch me complaining about those people ever again, because there are some who are good at sports and there's some who are good at playing instruments. You put the opposite people in the opposite roles, complete chaos. So shout out my cousin Presley. Shout out to him for sure. I know he's very passionate about the music instrument that he's playing.
Were very, very, very heavy. So we had very strong vertebrae by the time we were done with every season. When I'm focused, when something is so important to me, and the reason why I stay on it like that is because of all those years of just like full-on discipline. You know, it's like really being in service. Smoked onion.
That's a new flavor.
Flavors is good though.
I told you, nothing to worry about. So Pusha T had an interesting quote where he talked about how as an artist, it's important to keep your ear to the streets, but that becomes challenging when you're living in the clouds. In your experience, how does success serve to fuel creativity, and in what ways can it damage inspiration?
If you win enough, you're blessed to win enough. Sometimes you can confuse the process for the success because it all feels like one thing. You do this thing, you get this result, you win. Then it starts to feel like you just want to stay there, and so you do what it takes to be successful, and so you start swinging at the wrong things. If you ignore the distractions, which usually end up being much louder than your curiosities, whether it's commercial success or financial success, you'll continue to still love what you're doing. It's just that you should always remember that the financial and or the commercial success are results. They're not the real prize. The real prize is that you get to do what you love to do every day.
Oh, see, this is what I knew we was finna get from this interview was just some real shit, like real talk from someone who's been in the music industry for how fucking long? Like at least 3 decades. Like, and someone who you could tell who creatively is still thriving as long as he's been doing this. Like Pharrell is like a household name. I don't care what genre you listen to, or if you don't even know, if you don't even listen to music. There's no way people don't know the name Pharrell or Pharrell Williams. Like, and after this movie, I guarantee his name will be bigger than what it already is somehow.
Oh, a knife and fork. This is what I was looking for.
So this next one is called Los Calientes, Verde.
Is that part of the effect is, you know, for you to like use these like hot triggering words?
I think that's just my natural disposition, you know?
Okay.
There's no plan here. Did you feel any special sense of satisfaction creating the McDonald's "I'm loving it" jingle after being fired from the restaurant 3 times as a youth? You know, that really is like the ultimate redemption arc.
He created the McDonald's jingle? I did not know that. That's damn, McDonald's keeping Pharrell in business. There ain't no way he's still not making money from that to this day. There's no way.
I thought it was ironic and I thought it was very funny. They brought that to us and asked us to make a song out of it. I mean, I didn't wake up one day and say, oh, I got an idea for McDonald's. Da 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 da, I'm loving it. It was more like incorporating a jingle, you know, an idea and the concept that they had around it. And I think people think that I was like, wait a second, hold on. It's gonna be $3.
Let him cook.
Or whatever it is. Fine. And I'm loving it. That's not what happened. It was more of them saying, you know, can you make a song out of this? And we were like, yeah, sure.
I did not know that.
And I gotta say, man, it's like you walking me into something right now.
Together, though.
How many?
Yes, sir.
Together.
How many wings is that? Is this like number 3 or 4? How many wings is it? What number is this?
Okay.
All right, so this next one is called Apple Caraway here.
Okay.
I think this is like 4 or 5.
And this is kind of like the first sort of jump that we'll be taking,
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's number 5.
but you look locked in.
It was cold in here.
Right.
I'm noticing that I'm no longer cold.
Damn, he's wearing like a sweater and a shirt
That'll be
underneath
kind
that.
of the theme going forward, but you got it.
Okay.
How has your relationship with showing out changed, do you think, from the beginning of your career to now? Like, you're young, you go back to Virginia Beach, jewelry, supercars. Like, has your relationship with luxury evolved?
Yeah, I love to design it. I'm not so much about like, I'm not like a materials person in terms of like wanting those things as much. I mean, I'm grateful for what I have and I'm cool. I'm not looking for too much more than just like experience and the ability to design and do partnerships. And I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying like just designing and artistically iterating.
I didn't realize Pharrell was like really this deep into like the clothing stuff. Like, it doesn't surprise me, but I didn't realize like one of his like Tyler the Creator. Let me just say that Tyler the Creator, I know, has as big as a role in fashion as he does in music, and you know everything that he does. You know, I knew Tyler was involved in the fashion world. I didn't realize Pharrell Williams was. So,
Rating.
You crushed the first half.
Don't gas me.
You should take the wins where you can get them here.
Okay,
you know,
cool.
and I'm being supportive.
Okay,
all right,
cool.
Pharrell, I'm being supportive.
Okay. All right. This is trepidatious P right now. This is
Well, I wouldn't know from this side of the table. It looks
Yes,
like
sir.
confident and prepared P. That's what I'm looking at right
this
here.
is super
Prepared
reserved.
P.
Super reserved.
number 6, Jerk
Yeah.
and Scotch
That's
Bonnet.
banging.
Damn.
You get the sweetness kind of up front, and then behind it, you know, kind of kicks up some dust.
Reminds me of my homeboy Ja,
Oh yeah? Why does it remind you of Ja?
cause he has a sauce called Ja Mama that's like banging, and it's giving me some of that feeling that I get sometimes when I eat his sauce.
Go.
Yeah. I know my face is probably a little dewy right now.
You and me both, all right? Shared experience through this whole thing.
Nah, he's still.
Can you
he's still
explain
looking
the art
fresh.
of crate digging? Like, it's taken on more of a figurative meaning these days, but I'm curious, like, what is the approach to just like digging through old records on a treasure hunt for a golden sample?
I'm inspired by.
That is a very good question. I ain't gonna lie. I'm always curious about that too. Like, how do just like artists like Kanye, like pull, like, how do these artists just find these samples and like modify them or loop them in or incorporate them into a song and be like, oh yeah, that shit sounds hard. Like, I don't understand it. Like, because most of the time they're so random. Like, there are artists who do use mainstream samples, but most of the time, because it's so well known, it may not be incorporated the right way. So like sometimes the best samples are literally songs majority of the fan base never even heard of.
Experience through this whole thing. Can you explain the art of crate digging? Like, it's taken on more of a figurative meaning these days, but I'm curious, like, what is the approach to just like digging through old records on a treasure hunt for a golden sample?
I'm inspired by everything. You know, well, when I say everything, I mean a range of different like sources, not just purely like records. It could just be like a funny video. I've chopped up so many things.
When we had Lorde on the show, she talked about like sampling a tiger's roar, you know, for like her last album.
Of course. Of course Lorde said that, of course.
What stands out in your memory is like the most unique way that you've found like a custom sound for a record?
There was a man named Arlen Specter, and he was at a town hall. Somebody was really going off, and he was saying, now wait a minute. And I was like, oh, this is great. And we chopped that up and put that in this, it created this song called Lemon.
It's like a natural rhythm in the way that he said it.
Yeah. Well, no, he I kind of sound like him just now. He was, the person wasn't letting him talk. So he was just like, he was being really kind about it. But his tone and what he was saying,
music,
using that in a very different way was like, that was the fun part.
Now, come on, the bomb. Mention the bomb.
So reading old paper magazine interviews with you, you know, it's almost like seeing somebody who has a crystal ball. Like, it's amazing the way that you talked about things happening in the future and they lined up, you know, from like the way culture would intersect with fashion to the rise of Kendrick Lamar. So if you'll humor me, what I want to do is hit you with some future predictions that we've pulled from the headlines. And we'll start with...
Oh shit, they asking him to be the Simpsons now. That's crazy. Like I said, I knew Pharrell played a big part in music, but when you see the lineup on all of like the rappers and artists who are like being featured in this Lego film that he's about to release, like I didn't realize he worked with that many people. You know what I mean? Like, and even some of the names he said earlier, like he mentioned Clips, which is Pusha T's group. Missy Elliott. I forgot who the other artist he said at the beginning, but like I didn't know that. I just truly didn't.
Stephen Hawking once said that we have 100 years to be an interplanetary species before Earth becomes overpopulated. Do you think we'll see a colony on Mars in our lifetime?
Yes. Because I think that it's possible to terraform that planet. I think the conditions aren't too far off for them to do the work that they would need to do to make it happen.
Is there anything that excites you or maybe even scares you about what music might sound like in the future?
You know, creativity bifurcates. And if you were to ask somebody 15 years ago about what music is right now, what is okay to say now, they'd be surprised. What it's not okay to say right now, they'd be surprised. That's just an effect of like the evolution in humanity.
So Carl Sagan once said, one of the saddest lessons of history is
He was being very careful with that. He was being very careful with that question, and he gave a good answer, but like even 15 years ago, man, 15 years ago, music has changed a lot. Like, and what works on the radio, what, like he said, what people can't say, like the type of artists that are relevant now, like now, like even 10 years ago, there was an artist like a Lil Nas X or an Ice Spice who are topping the charts. Fucking, like, what's Homeboy's name with $1 Million Baby? Like, 10 years ago, songs like that were not topping the charts and hitting radio waves like they are and staying relevant because of social media like they are nowadays. Social media was just getting into form like 15 years ago. So, and now that's one of the main reasons why some of those radio songs have so much replay value for people.
Right now, they'd be surprised. That's just an effect of like the evolution in humanity.
So Carl Sagan once said, one of the saddest lessons of history is this. If we've been bamboozled long enough, we tend to reject any evidence of the bamboozle. Agree or disagree?
100%. We're seeing it now. We did it already?
No, I'm kind of timing it up at the same time.
Okay.
Here's the bomb. Here's the one everybody always looks forward to.
Like this.
No, I get it. Just no redeeming culinary qualities with this one,
This is nothing short of having a coffee mug of lava.
Yeah. Oh my god. You can literally see the sweat on his chin. Oh my god. You could literally see like his mouth, like he's growing a sweat goatee right now. His forehead is sweating. Oh my god. He's very calm about it though. He's handling the bomb really well.
Lava might even taste better.
What is the point? I feel like I just stole
might
something.
taste better.
Like, they know.
Yeah, like the walls are closing in. And while you battle through the bomb, what I want to do is play a quick association game, all right? I'll hit you with some iconic artists that you made big songs with, and I'm just curious, the first couple of things that come to mind when you think about their process in the studio, okay?
Yes, sir.
Daft Punk.
He got some
Being
part
in the
of
studio
the
with the
napkin on
robots
his.
is like, it's euphoric because
shit.
you're around two absolute masters.
What about Beck?
He is probably one of the most eclectic people with one of the deepest mental libraries of just like all kinds of records. That guy is just like a walking almanac.
What about Nori?
He is so funny, bombastic with the energy that he wants to evoke when he's making a song. I could run around this bitch in my drawers right now. Right now. And be completely fine. And when I walked in here, I was complaining. I was like, oh man, Los Angeles, everywhere you go on the inside, it's frigid. What's this whole thing with October and it's like 40 degrees in here? The idea that anything could be hotter.
And then be careful.
What?
I'm just worried because, you've been...
Oh, my eyes?
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't got to worry about that.
All right, cool.
I'm not doing that. I just was wiping my nose because...
He has so much sweat on his chin. It's crazy.
Has the storm on this sauce cleared at all? Is the sun starting to poke out of the clouds?
The sun's in my mouth. I can see into the future right now.
I can feel it. What do you see in the future?
Me never doing something like this again.
But I'm very thankful that you decided to at least give it a shot with me.
I know, I'm down.
That's some real shit.
Yeah.
But regular chicken, bro.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with regular chicken. Barbecue chicken, rotisserie chicken. France has amazing rotisserie chicken.
Pharrell, France has amazing regular chicken. Oh man. Oh, that shit's actually funny. Regular chicken. Oh man, that may be the funniest shit I've heard all day.
There's good chicken. This, and I gotta say, the seasoning on all of this chicken was amazing.
And it's good, you know, to explore and then find those limits. You know what I mean? And I am appreciative
One of the things, this is alcohol.
that you took it to the mat with hot sauce today with me. Are you ready to move on to the next one?
Okay. Now, what is
Oh, he
y'all's
hadn't even
process
eaten
with, like,
overnight yet.
you know, people and their experiences when they go home?
Oh,
What kind of protocol do y'all have set up? What kind of, you know, do you have your own line of?
we kind of just give
Call
you a
hot
friendly
ones?
goodbye on the way out.
So you don't have
You hear all the people laughing in the background? They just all laugh. He's like, bye. Oh my god, I'm coughing now.
Oh,
what kind of
That's
protocol
hilarious.
do y'all have set up? What kind of, you know, do you have your own line of?
we kind of just give
Call
you a
hot
friendly
ones?
goodbye on the way out.
So you don't have any like wipes and like Pepto-Bismol Hot Ones edition vibes?
No, but we should get on that, right?
That would be a good sponsorship for
Thanks for
Hot
that
Ones.
Brainstorming opportunities.
Yeah.
Bro's talking, making business
Appreciate
moves
it, bro.
while an interview dying.
Anyone that's gonna come on the show, the asterisk that I would just tell you when you chew something, if there's any seed or anything, you swallow it. You don't chew that seed. Okay?
I feel like
part
that's.
you do not do.
Passing on the
I feel
wisdom.
like that
to
part's
future
about
Hot
to
Ones
be
guys.
turned into a meme.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm looking out for you. Do not chew that seed. You swallowed that seed. Pause.
Thank God he said that. Took him long
The
enough.
last dab. The last dab. Just realize I'm shaking a little bit.
All normal.
Okay. Brother, thank you so much for this.
I wanted to do this
once in a
challenge so
lifetime.
bad.
Experience. Because that's exactly what this is. It's once in this lifetime.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Oh boy.
That's a
You know
wrap
what though? He hasn't
on
took
the
a
Wings of
drink
Death
of
today.
anything.
You've made
though.
it all the way to the end. And to close things out, you know, I love how in this film, it almost has like this like jukebox musical quality where these hits that you've had over the years serve as the soundtrack as it goes chapter to chapter.
Yeah.
So to close things out, what I want to do is an association game where I call out a hot sauce that you've had today and you connect it to the Pharrell track that you think most closely resembles that sauce. Does that sound good?
Sure.
The classic,
Front.
Ninja Napalm.
Nothing.
How about Los Calientes Verde?
That was give it to me.
Yes, you liked it.
No, Los Caliente is give it to me.
And the last dab?
Is grinding.
And I've got good news for you, Pharrell. You can take these sauces home. I know it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but I invite you to share the show and look at you taking on the wings of death, living to tell the tale, and now there's nothing
like,
left to do
fuck
but
your
roll out the red
sauces.
carpet for you. This camera, or this camera, let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Yes, piece by piece, go see it. I'm just, don't mind me. I'm just over here on absolute fire. Thanks.
It's a good episode. He's laying on the floor
That
of the studio.
was a culinary experience. Just so you understand,
Yeah.
dying
But that was, but like,
Wings, on the 6th one, I was like, oh, this is,
real, yeah. But
that's banging.
But you know what's impressive is you holding that in the entire time.
Thank you.
You know, yeah.
No, I needed to. That was the only way that I was gonna get through it. The last dab.
Hey, shout out to Pharrell Williams, shout out Sean Evans, shout out Hot Ones for that one. That was a good interview. That was a great interview, great episode. Learned a lot of things about Pharrell Williams that I probably would have never known if I didn't watch that episode. So, well, y'all let me know what y'all thought about that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more Hot Ones related content, Pharrell Williams reactions, or want to know my thoughts and opinions of the movie, and maybe suggest me the movie, because who knows if I actually end up watching it. Y'all let me know all that in the comment section down below. Hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Really appreciate it, your time, and thank you for stopping by. If you guys want to see more reactions like this, like I said, let me know in the comment section. And as I mentioned before, this is being streamed live on my Twitch channel. You can look me up, give me a follow, or you could click the link down below in the description and give me a follow through that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.
I'm trying to be perfect, that shit is exhausting. An infinite force that nitpicking niggas get lost in.